About 32 stacks and 26 coal. Reason you may ask? Well, to start off, Fortune 3 averages 2.244 per 1 block mined. The coal you have in your inventory equals 148 coal total. 148 times 2.244 equals 322. 112 rounded to 322 coal. Now here's when things get complicated. The coal placed, you are at build height, y equals 256. Now since you are in a plains, the level of the biome is approximately y of 60. So 256 minus 60 equals 194. And so on and so forth. Gee, I read all the suggestions. I really liked that he showed his work. You never hear in math class how people will say, make sure you show your work, or else you don't get credit. All you throwing up random guesses. He showed his work, and I read through it. He was wrong. You were wrong. Actually, you might have been right, but I added all of the coal and I put all of my goodies into this one chest. So you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Look at richest guy on the server. Huh? So I did the math. Some of you guys were saying 30 stacks of coal. I did it. This is around 49. This is all of the coal, so it's some of it I had. So you might have been right. So I basically am just taking the highest guess. There was a 30. There was a guess of 30. There was a guess of 19, 20. So I just took the highest guess because he technically is the closest. So, yeah, so you should go subscribe to PretixPlaysMC at youtube.com/PretixPlaysMC. He is a smart potato. So yeah, he showed his work. He had the guess, and I really appreciate that. But I'm rich now. I've used actually some of this coal. What the frick? Oh, okay. I think he even said 26. Yeah. Today we're going to start our first build on the actual town. I'm not really happy with it, to be completely honest with you. I have been like mentally blocked when it comes to, why aren't these leaves decaying? Like, do they not decay anymore if you place them? Because this has no wood next to it. Hi. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, I'm not really happy with it. I've just been like really blocked mentally when building this whole thing. Like, I try to sit down and build, and nothing really comes to me, and it's been a real pain in the butt, actually. Like, I haven't been really happy with anything. So hopefully this turns out like you guys like this build. It is a tutorial type style build. I found a tutorial on how to build it, and I really just used it for the shape. So I basically took the guy's layout and used it. I took the guy's layout and I said, oh, that looks like a pretty cool layout. Let's try it. And that's what I did with this build, because I just wasn't really feeling it. And I feel like everybody does that at one point, so please don't get mad at me. I know, but just the bottom layout is how it is what I guess quote unquote took. So nonetheless, like I said, I'm not entirely happy with how this build turned out, mainly because I don't know, I just don't know if it's the style I want to go with. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, you just built the same blocks over and over. They're the same blocks. Same blocks. I know it is the same blocks, and I'm aware that it's the same blocks. But it's just like what I feel comfortable with, I tried. And we're going to have different blocks too. Like over there, I'm going to build some witch and some like rundown places, and it's going to be more more along the lines as like mushroom, use it as the roof. And so there's going to be some different blocks, but this is a good for being the shop district, which is what we're building around here. I feel like that's going to be a really good block choice for what we're building over here, at least. today I want to talk to you about the TheWorldSMP because something happened this weekend, and I don't really like keeping secrets, and I don't want you to hear it from another person and then just think that I wasn't telling you what was going on, because that's not my intent at all. Um, I basically what ended up happening. Well, I first want to start off by saying, for those of you who are aspiring to join the server, or to join any SMP, not just us, no SMP you're looking for is ever going to be perfect, and I feel like people lose that. Like, I get tons of applications every day, guys, and so I see everybody, be like, oh, I'm just looking for a nice, well-established SMP that doesn't shut down in a month. I honestly see that a ton. You are dead. You're dead. That doesn't shut down an SMP that doesn't shut down in a month is honestly the most common thing I see, and that is terrible. We are actually lucky enough to be able to go for so long, in my opinion, because most SMPs don't really make it as far as we've gotten, and I take pride in that. We are about to hit our 1-year anniversary. Actually, our 11th month is going to be this Saturday, and I take pride in that because it's an accomplishment. There are very few SMPs that make it. Oh yeah, my axe is gone. That make it to the point where we're at. But we're not perfect, and I honestly, I can say that with all honesty, because being the leader, especially, I'm not like the perfect leader. I'm not some savior that everybody just thinks I'm this great leader. I have flaws. I am 16. And I do have a temper too, and so I have flaws, and I'm aware of my flaws. But the fact that when you have to run an SMP, if you are an SMP owner, or you're on an SMP, you might already know what I'm about to say. It's so hard to just get all of these different types of people together, all these different personalities together, and to try to, basically make sure everybody is a buddy for a long period of time. It's a hard thing to do, and nobody said it was going to be easy. And I feel like a lot of people just lose that, and when stuff goes, south on the server, it really makes me angry when, people just up and leave, and they say, well, this is gone. This is gone. And this weekend we had we had 3 people actually leave the server. You might find some of the people you might watch, some of the people you might not have never heard of. Regardless, they left. And some people were saying that it's a good thing that they left, because if they left, then that means they weren't really in it. Like, they don't feel, like they belong there. And I agree with that, and I don't agree with that. I feel like it's sort of rude to say that, but then again, I agree with it because, it's the people that stick with it. Look at the purple's showing up, purple team showing up. By the way, that game mode there, I'll get to that too, because that's something I have to talk about, actually. So this weekend, basically what happened was the Nether Hub burnt down during Shadow's live stream, and that's why I was in game mode right there, because I went into game mode to fix the Nether Hub because it was completely burnt down. And you might look on Twitter and you might see a picture of it when it was burnt down, and I went into game mode and I fixed it within a matter of 10 minutes, and I felt like that was the best thing to do. I had nowhere enough materials to even fix it anyway if I wanted to, and I just felt like everybody was just in such a heated argument already that it was just the right thing to do to fix it in game mode. So I fixed it in game mode, and that's what that game mode you just saw was. I don't do a lot of stuff in game mode. I think I've only gone into game mode like 3 times. Like, I've gone into game mode more than 3 times, but like, I guess built and done stuff in it, I don't really do that a lot because it's no fun. But I've gone into game mode other times, for screenshots and for stuff like that. But so yeah, the Nether Hub burned down, and everybody was blaming everybody. Like, you know, and it wasn't one person's fault too. But in the group chat, everybody was just being really, really ugly to each other and blaming every other person instead of being helpful. And I was not happy about that. I was not happy to see that. So that's what I guess happened was people were ugly in chat. I got mad. I wanted people to upload, and so I made a threat, I guess, that everybody's gonna upload this whole week, and that was sort of like a threat just to see if people would do it. And some people were ready to do it. Some people, you know, were not ready to do it, which is completely fine. But that's what happened, and because of that, some people left. Again, that is their decision, and I'm in no way. Dang it, man! Dang it! I'm no way going to be like, oh, well, they left on, you know, bad terms. Well, actually, 2 people that did left, they were hacking on the server before they left, and they killed people on it. Like, they just came on and just started being a tyrant, sort of. But that brings me back to we're not perfect, you know. We're not this goody two-shoes all the time, and we can't be. It's hard. It's, like, impossible, especially with us, because it's such a diverse group. So, So that's what happened last night, and now I want to tell you more about the future. But first, I need to get some more blocks, so I will be right back. Maximum efficiency. I'd like to apologize right now. Ooh, GG. There was no audio in the beginning half of this video. I record with OBS, and so sometimes I forget to turn off the mic in OBS, and so it recorded both the mic of Audacity and also the mic of OBS, and so that was not what. Okay. So it was not gonna take them both, and so I just probably deleted. Actually, I have no idea the audio of the first clip. So apologies, but you know it doesn't matter, honestly. Man, I did not expect us to get so much dye from that. Oop. We are going to be building Scion. So I'm not using the same blocks, actually. We're using Scion dye. Just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. We're not using the same blocks, you jerks. Give me a little bit more food. Thank you. We're going to use Scion for the blocks of the main walls for this building. I feel like that's a good color. I really like Scion, but it was just a fact of getting the freaking cactus. I'm going to need a cactus farm at my place. I used the cactus farm that was back at spawn for that. I'm going to need to sleep, too. Hi. You're dead. Now you're dead. So to touch back on the topic I was talking about, I'm not going to watch any of like the why I left the TheWorldSMP or my apologies to the TheWorldSMP videos that are going to go up, and they are going up, just so you know. So if you would like to watch them, you may, but I'm not going to be watching them because it doesn't matter. I know why they left, and I don't want to get really angry if they don't tell the truth. I'm not saying they're gonna lie, but if they do lie, I don't want to get like really angry at them or myself because if they, you know, to be honest. So I will not be watching those videos. So in the comments, if you could please leave out, oh, did you hear what so and so said, I would be very appreciative. I made way too many. Well, next time, I guess. So yeah, now we need to, oh, I forgot about this part. Man, are they doing PvP stuff? We need now, I really, like, need to bring chests and stuff. I can get rid of, well, I guess we can build this part. So yeah, don't link me anything, don't say in the chat, because I wouldn't do that for somebody else, you know? So, so the future though, I suggest you guys go take a look at our website. I spent basically this whole weekend working on it. Did a ton of work. I basically redesigned the whole entire thing. It's a combination of like my own, I guess, preference and some little tools that I picked up from other SMPs. I I guess Juckstrap will be happy to know that it's nothing like theirs anymore. So I thought I should say that because that was like the main thing that everybody was really mad about. So it's nothing like theirs anymore. It's a combo. Like there's some stuff that we liked and I kept from the old website, but then there's more stuff. In my opinion, it's just a lot cooler now. I like how it turned out. It looks really nice and professional, and it honestly like is just so amazing because we had the ability to hire somebody to do work on it, and so that feature on the main page that says the most recent video, we actually paid that guy to do that, and it's just so cool that we can be able to do that now instead of having to worry about stuff like that. And it's because of you guys too. And so in the future, I hope to the future plans of the server is me and Dave had a talk, and we felt that we're putting a lot of pressure on the members, and we're talking to them like this is a business or like a company, and there's not a lot of fun. And I feel like that's why people are getting into these like sort of hissy fits sometimes, is because they don't feel like it's for fun anymore. And that's definitely not what we want to stress. You know, this is just for fun. It is just a game. And so there will be less business type stuff and more fun stuff for the members. For me, it's not going to stop. And there's a reason for that. I need to do more stuff to sort of get our names out there, and we need to. And I feel like I'm honestly gonna apologize too. We have let you down with like the news. You guys are a huge fan of the news, and it's amazing to see the support we get on it. And like I think each video is at like 200 views, the last 3 of them, and that's awesome. We really appreciate the support you guys leave on those videos. But we haven't uploaded one in like 3 weeks, and that's because of Dev's internet. So I will try my hardest to find substitutes when it comes to that, but I really just don't like finding substitutes because that's sort of his show. And so that is why there has been no news, if you were wondering. I'm not going to finish the roof just because the roof is detailed, not only just this, and we're sort of running out of time. I did really enjoy the support you guys left on the last video, the last Hunger Games, our first win. If you haven't checked that out yet, be sure to check it out because it was really fun, and I squeaked a lot. I apologize for squeaking. There's a lot of people, but on the last World video too, I asked you guys a question, and I was really surprised at the response of how many people answered it. And so maybe now I try to do that more often with you guys, if that's something that you guys like doing. Maybe you guys ask me questions. We sort of do like an ethos lab, and you know, you ask me a question, and then I'll keep a written book of it, and I'll answer it on video. I think that'd be really cool to do with you guys, and it's more interaction too. I'm always trying to do more interaction because I feel sometimes there's on some channels there's not that interaction. It's just blank, and it's just me uploading. So I want to do more interaction. Part of that, I want to start streaming. I have been watching Shadow stream a lot. He actually just hit 1,000 followers, and he did a 24-hour live stream this weekend. And he's now almost at 100 more followers after that. And so it has just been awesome to watch him grow on Twitch. Twitch has always been a platform that I've just never really been able to grow on. And part of that is just because I don't like playing to an empty crowd, you know, like playing music, I guess, to an empty crowd. It's just not really entertaining to me. And so when there's not anybody there, I just sort of don't want to stream anymore, and I just end up like stopping the stream. So I'm learning. He's giving me some tips, and I'm watching what he's doing. There's actually, he might not realize it, but there's a lot of stuff that he's doing that's really helping him grow. And maybe I'll talk to him about that too, see if he realizes it. But yeah, I really encourage you guys to go check out his stream. He's been doing a great job and is very entertaining. And he's been he's been streaming World actually a lot. I think he's trying to beat me. Well, I think he already beat me, but I think he's trying to get the most playing time on the server, if I'm not mistaken. He won't do it. He won't do it. I'll AFK here a whole day if I have to. Last season I had the most playing time, but this season I actually haven't. I'm just gonna basically build the outline. You guys can see how the final build will look, I guess, in the thumbnail, like as always. I feel like I should stop doing that though, because that like makes it so you don't really have to watch the video unless you want to hear what I have to say. So maybe I should stop doing that. No, I'll keep doing it because it lets you know what we're doing, and I like it. So, this week I want to upload a Cops and Crims. But if you guys are watching this like Monday, like on Monday, before I end up recording the Cops and Crims, if you don't want to see that and you want to see something different, please let me know down below before I even record it. That way I can record what you want me to play. I'm really digging Cops and Crims though. Like, it is one of my favorite mini games, and I want to keep this channel more Minecraft based too. I'm thinking more recently I've been thinking more about like my channel and not about like the server. I've been thinking about myself, and it's starting to work out for me. I've been like, I guess, gaining and not gaining subs every day. Like, maybe one day I'll gain one and then the next day, you know, that person will leave or something like that. But it's been like working, I guess. Like, I'm actually having a fun time, just I guess just being myself and doing what I want to do. Website design for the server has been a really cool thing to do. I'm learning how to do that at school right now, and so it's really cool to apply what I'm learning at school and do it on the server as well, and bring my my expertise, as you would call it. This next part gets weird. It's like an overhang. Huh. Oh, good. I was gonna say if that did that to me. I forget what I did here. And then, because up here it's gonna look weird coming from like this to over there, you have to do this, which is honestly something I'm not too happy about, but it's alright. And I need more. Dude, come on. I've been using so many blocks. I always like overstock my inventory. Have you noticed that? Like when I build stuff, I just overstock my inventory just in case, so I don't have to do that. I always come up short for some reason. Every time. So the reason why you do this is because you want to line it up with this here. Actually, this is off. Oh wait, this is supposed to be over here. Duh. The point is you're trying to line up this roof at the top over there, and right up there where the furnace is. I'm like pointing at my screen right now, and it's hilarious because I know you can't see my finger. That thing right over there. We gotta line it up because it's gonna look weird if it just sort of dwindles off. So that's why we start here, and then we do it like this. Pretty sure. I'll work it out. I'll figure it out. That right? Maybe I have one more. That seems right. Oop. Upside down. And back over here. Sure. Seems right. I guess. I don't know. What? I don't like this. Not knowing. That's right. Oh, okay. I guess that works. Yeah, whatever. So the rest of it is actually going to be made out of this red and pink, and it's going to look like that. So maybe I'll just show you, nah, I'll let you look at it in the thumbnail, and I'll touch up. Next episode, we are going to start building a wall, because I've been actually not using my nether portal, and I've actually just been running to spawn if I need to, because it's shorter, or, well, actually it's not shorter, but it might take less time. I need to get a good horse, though, so I can just ride into town. Shadow did a great job, and he built a tunnel going straight through the towns, like sort of by my house, so you don't have watch his streams and you'll know. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it cleared up some things, and I hope this didn't offend anybody in any way when I was talking about this kind of stuff. Next episode will be better, and we'll talk about, you know, some other stuff. Ask some questions down below so we can answer it next episode as well. I would like to start doing that. Also, please check out the Reddit. I'm going to start posting all my videos on the Reddit, and I'm going to start trying to make sure everybody else is doing that too. I want the Reddit to be more active. So, and make sure to check out the website because you're gonna find a lot of cool things, and some more cool things are coming on the way. All right, that's all I got time for. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next episode.